sense of relief that Mace is okay? He said that he felt fine after he got the IV.
Yeah, I think we knew that right after the game that he was looked good and felt good.
You guys have worked very hard on keeping that even keel. I'm sure it's a lot easier to have that when things are going well than when things aren't. How do you?
It really isn't. You make that choice. I mean, that's you control all of those things. There's a lot of things that you don't control, but you control your work level, you control your focus level, and we have done a good job of that. We had a real good practice today after obviously a tough loss on Thursday, but we had a real good work day today, and we'll be ready to go tomorrow night.
Steve was saying that first half of the year, it seemed like the mental preparation, the individual concentration level was there, and that in the second half it's been a little spotty. Would you agree that maybe that's one of the reasons why it's been win lose type of thing?
I think we've played some. Other than I pick out a couple of games where, and then we were very incomplete. But you know what? For the most part, over the last stretch here, we've played pretty good hockey. It's tight. One or two mistakes right now can be the kind of the margin of error for us. But overall, no, I think our mental preparation has been good. You look at the game, the game Thursday night. We've handled back-to-backs for the most part really well this year. If you look at our performances and our energy levels in back-to-backs, Thursday was one where right from the drop of the puck, we didn't have much there, and I thought that's one of the things we talked a little bit about today is mentally. If we're a little bit sharper in that game, we give ourselves a better chance when it's one of those nights where physically there's not a lot in the tank.
It sounded like you put a little bit on yourself at the end there and said, "I have to do a better job." I think that was the words you used.
I said that after the Columbus game.
I'm sorry, the Columbus game. What does that mean exactly? That you just have to?
That means that everybody in this room has to do a little bit better job. I mean, isn't that what accountability is all about? If I'm going to ask our players to do a little bit better job, I think I better be willing to step up to the plate as well. But that's a few days. That's not something I'm putting a whole lot of thought into. Like I said, I think I was asked a question after the game in Jersey. About my concern. My concern is what we did today. We had a great practice. It's a good day of preparation. Taking care of business and controlling the things that we can control as we go into Carolina's game tomorrow night.